Welcome back to the Ginge Treasure. In my last video, if you saw, it was the one where I was wrapping the jade. I did a little quick tutorial about, or not tutorial, but some fun facts about this Moldavite piece that I have. And I mentioned Larimar as well. Now this is not by any means any high quality Larimar, but I was thinking, I went over that I was suspicious about the price increase in Larimar, and I just wanted to do a quick little explanation for why as I do the wire wrapping. So as I do this wire wrap, I'll share that story with you. Today we're going to be wrapping this citrine here, and this is probably going to be one of the easiest wraps you'll ever learn how to do. I mean, you're literally just coiling a spiral around the wrap. So with that, let's get started. I'm taking today about a little bit more than a hand's length of copper wire, 20 gauge copper wire. It doesn't have to be 20 gauge. In fact, might even want to do something thicker, like a 16 or 18 gauge. It just happens that the 16 gauge that I have is dead soft copper, and we want to have a little bit of strength to the wire. So with that, let's get into it. What we're gonna do to start off is we're gonna start with the loop hole. So with that, I do a little 90-degree tail, just curved on the flat part of my pliers, and then with the round part of the pliers, the finger, I wrap around to create kind of like a P or a capital R, and then I close that loop, creating a capital Q. And as I continue to wrap, I want to make sure that my wrap is on the bottom part of the finger, not the top. And the reason for that is because that way it maintains the width of that loop. Because if I start to wrap up, as you can see, the finger gets thinner and thinner, skinnier and skinnier, and that would also consequently create the loop to get skinnier and skinnier. And I want to keep it a nice even width. So from here, we'll do one more coil. And then we're gonna end kind of right by where the Q is. So from there, we're gonna carefully wrap around that Q tail, and in fact, I did 2 wraps going down, and then I'm gonna go back up and do one more wrap around the top. So it looks like that, nice and secure wrap. And then from here, we're just simply going to, well, that tail is kind of poking out, and that's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me thinking about how it's gonna scratch the crystal, and I don't want that. So I'm just gonna do my best to curl. And tuck away that little tip. And then now from here, we're ready to start the spiraling. And in fact, I'm gonna start on the pliers finger just to get it started, and I'm just doing like a spiral. And then from there, I'll take the skinnier part of this long crystal. By the way, for this type of wrap, you just want something that's kind of like a tall, and it doesn't necessarily have to be rounded, but you want to have it tall. That's the ideal type of crystal for this kind of wrap. And then from here, I'm gonna pinch down on that top loop with my fingers, and then with my other hand, carefully wrap around the body in a spiral. And I almost didn't have enough wire to finish here. And then to finish off, I'm just gonna do like a little curl. Actually, considering that, yeah, I actually didn't have enough wire to complete this. Insufficient funds to complete this transaction. Oh my goodness. Well, so, I mean, I'll still share this video with you, just because it's still good insight on how to do the wrap. I mean, you really just complete with that little tail there, but just do a little bit more wire. So maybe like, I don't know, about 2 hands length. And then that way you can do like you could clip off any excess, and then, or you could just do like a bigger spiral to finish. And so my fun facts about the Larimar. Larimar is only found in one place in the world. That's the south tip of the Dominican Republic island. And the mine is so dangerous that the miners literally have to rappel off of a cliff in order to enter the cave entrance. And so it's highly dangerous and highly very rare, considering that there's only one deposit in the entire world. And then as well, that deposits, they say that it's near depleted, that they've mined up all that there is. And so with these 3 facts in mind, I could easily see how Larimar would become a skyrocketing value crystal, just like how TikTok blew up Moldavite. Should be more careful with that, with Moldavite. And that's all I have for you for today. Until next time.